Hello. How's everyone doing tonight? Very late start tonight, but it was a situation of, well, if I don't stream, what am I going to do with my night? I'm just going to sit here and play video games, so I might as well just stream, right? Fuck it. I want to play more Kādomon. Not only was there a new update on, like, Friday or something, but there was another new update today that added even more stuff. These guys are going off, and I'm here for it. So we have another new type. We have mystic types. Let's stick with Piper because I love her design. She's super cute. Oh, and like 6 or 7 or 8 new monsters, I think. I think the original update had like 5, and then this one added like 2 or something like that. Give me Hipbat because I think he can be kind of all-purpose, which is kind of what I'm looking for here. Alright, so that's Mystic. Pink. Oh, excuse me. Mystic-type allies gain less charge, but cast their super extra times. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, there's 1 there, and there's 2 over there. And there's another one there. So I think we want to go this way, hit that one, and then hit this one. I think that's like the only way we can get 2 out of this. Send me this way. That'll do. I'm pretty open to what we're doing right now. Hey guy, how's it going? Yeah, I overslept a little bit. I feel like, in general, I kind of like have my schedule under control, but I still haven't started using an alarm again. I'm just kind of waking up naturally, which overall feels better, but it can sometimes lead to just sleeping in. Sure. And we got nothing new in the shop, so you hate to see that. This way. Yeah, like I said, it was like... I was strongly leaning towards just taking the night off, but then I was like, what am I gonna do if I take the night off? I'm just gonna sit here and play video games. It's gonna be the same thing, except I'm not gonna be talking. Except I might have jumped on Discord, so I might have still been talking. I just would have played different video games, I guess. I probably would have saved this for tomorrow, then. Which I still have no idea what night Doom is actually available. I might just do something else, and then we'll just get to Doom when we get to it. Playing new games right as they release tends to, I was gonna say be hit or miss, but it's mostly miss, honestly. There's probably so many other streamers, much bigger streamers playing it on both YouTube and Twitch that I'm gonna get very little viewership. On one hand, I won't get any backseating because no one's playing it yet. So even waiting a couple of days sucks because there's gonna be people who know Life It and are gonna know everything about the game already by like the weekend. So that sucks. But there might be a better chance of actually getting viewership if I wait, maybe. I don't know. I don't really know what I would do instead. I did start, I did a preliminary scouting speedrun of Other M last night. And I feel pretty good about it. It was, like, just over 4 hours, and I wasn't even, like, going fast. I was taking notes. I was multitasking while I was doing it. So I might do that. I don't know. Might do that tomorrow, especially. I'm gonna take that because I don't really want movement. Oh, man. I'm not really feeling any of those. I don't want a bug. Can confirm. I guess it doesn't matter which one I take. No, because I still want to go over that way, so yes, we want to go this way. Even though I don't like mystery events. Sure, we'll take that one. I don't remember which one is which. Alright, give me something new. That is not something new. Hate to see it. Ooh, new level, though. Yeah, I saw your post on Discord as I was getting ready to start. I've kind of been over that hurdle already, because it's been 20 years for me. And also, my memory of high school has faded. Like, I hit that point where that's not Green Day's song of having the time of our lives. Like, it's just kind of... It's a distant memory, so it doesn't really bug me as much anymore. Is that Green Day? That's Green Day, right? I don't know. You know what I mean. This is a scary team. I don't have any damage. And Hiplau is not really gonna survive this. This might just outright be a wipe. Yeah, I think now that I'm done with the Metroid Marathon, it's like... There's a lot of good Metroid games. But... like, for me, it kind of comes down to, like, in terms of, like, rating them and deciding which one is my favorite, it comes down to, like, well, which one frustrates me the least. Like, out of the ones I like, like, a lot of them have, like, one frustrating thing. And Other M doesn't have anything like that. Like, the writing is awful, but that's easy enough to ignore, especially in a speedrun setting. The gameplay doesn't annoy me. Like, it's just a fun romp. If anything, maybe the point at the screen thing is a little finicky, because my setup for that isn't completely ideal, but compared to, like, Dread, which I also really liked and have speedrunned, the Emmys are super frustrating. Emmys can be... the later Emmys especially can be really frustrating, and those robot Chozos can be really annoying. Zero Mission, the whole stealth sequence, like, at the end is just a fucking drag. I guess Sardine? Sardine? Ally hurt. Deal 2 to the front. To front enemy. I mean, we might as well just let him keep that, to be honest. And give him a little bit of experience. Should I buy something here? Just to get some more juice on the team. Because my lack of damage there really hurt. That's probably my best bet. I guess they're equally tanky, huh? That's fine. Great. These. Yeah, sure. Give me a ball, baby. Is that something I want to do something with? Is now the question. Well, they're giving me, like, everything I need for, like, a poison run. If I wanted to pivot that way. Hey, Riley. Yeah, I have, like, a couple of friends from, like, high school and the years afterwards that, like... That's what I remember more at this point, is, like... having them come over, sometimes spending the night, and just... We would just... You know, pre-streaming days... We would just set up, like, multiple TVs and be playing individual video games while watching each other play our individual video games. I miss that time more, for sure. And that's half on me, because I don't really, like, reach out to them anymore. But on the other hand, I've moved, so we don't, like, live close, and we couldn't do anything like that anymore anyway. And I'm sure they've also got their own shit going on, so they might not be as available for it anymore either. But like you said, I think a lot of the friends I had in high school I don't particularly miss. There are some that, like, sucked that I lost contact with them, like, almost immediately after high school, because I'll look back and be like, oh yeah, they were pretty cool. But then there were some others that I did keep contact with briefly after high school, and then eventually I made the decision to stop contacting them, because I was like, you know what, this is, we don't have much in common. You kind of do that in high school and just, like, day job, right? You just kind of... You have, like, your school friend or your work friend, because, like, you just need someone to talk to break the monotony. They're only giving me tanks, man. Did I have a Schemu in the shop? No. Because I'll pivot to poison. Don't think I won't. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Schemu. We're not gonna use them just yet. Right, I forgot that I got you. Ooh, yeah, bap, bap, boop, boop, ba-doo. Gain experience, grant 3 random allies 3 regen for the next battle. Nah, that's okay. You can go. I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything with you. Alright, straight ahead here. What is this? Battle start, grant the ally behind 5 attack. So that's new. But I guess even being over that oh, high school was so long ago hurdle, I still get you, guy, because, you know, I'll be 40 this year. I don't feel it at all. Except for the occasional, like, oh, my back hurts stuff, you know what I mean? Just like the wear and tear. I am not really feeling this run yet. Like, I might even be feeling like, oh, this is a reset. Like, let's just do over. We'll give it another minute, though. But even then, I think, like, that's the thing that makes me feel older, is thinking, like, man, I wish I could still call my friend up and be like, hey, do you want to come over this weekend and play video games? And the fact that they have other things going on for me to be like, oh, they're too busy for that kind of thing. Or, like, even, like I said, I moved, so that's the bigger issue, but... They're not... I'm not getting any synergies here that make any sense at all. If I don't get anything new here... Okay, there's 2 new ones. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Kasuth? Battle start, gain orbs. Can improve a unit's super. Channeling, after super, gain 1 orb. Deal 5 to a random enemy per orb. Okay. Spook? On faint, all enemies take damage equal to their... What are all these new fucking statuses? On faint, curse. On faint, deal 1 per stack to enemies, split evenly to allies. Play 3 to 3 random enemies. Yeah, that can be a thing, like, if they've moved on to, like... There's, like, one exception to that, where, if they moved on long enough ago that their kids are now also playing video games, you can at least make it, like, a family thing, I guess. Whereas if they're young enough, like... They're gonna be getting bothered by, like... Can I play? You'll be, like, not used to hanging around with kids, so that'll probably bother you. And again, you also just tend to assume that they probably have their own stuff going on. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-ba-ba-ba-da-dum. I don't like this. Because it can improve a unit's super. What does that mean? In what way? By how much? I dislike when video games give you a thing that are just like, it makes it better. And it's like, how? I need to be able to weigh that against like other things that also make things better. Spell Ace. I mean, I do need damage, so that's not a bad option. Soul. 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 Yeah, I gotcha. I mean, I'm not a big believer in, like, on-feint abilities. I guess in this particular instance... Oh, he's a voodoo doll, I get it. In this particular instance, I guess you'd want to put him, like, right behind your tank. And then ideally, if your tank dies, and then he dies, by then there's going to be so much curse on shit that they're just going to, like, just implode. I think I'm going to go with this one instead. I don't really know who to sacrifice here. Probably you, because I don't have any summoning. Although we also have the splash. Does that last forever, or do you, like, consume that stack when you attack? I'm not even sure. Oh, it was the other one that was also dark. So I guess holding on to dark... Well, this synergy isn't terrible, so... I mean, it's not great, but it's something. It's something to work with. I don't know which one of these is doing better damage. Probably Doot, if I had to guess. I'll hold on to Rabbit, just in case. Well, this is a disaster. You have no idea what happened to your Mario Kart. That's something I like about digital, for sure. You just don't have to worry about that stuff. Even when I was popping Dread in for that part of the marathon, I was like, ugh, I gotta get my game case out and find it, and... Ultimately, that big of an inconvenience? No. Yeah, it's like not even half the game from what I saw of, because I pre-installed it last night on my Xbox. I saw I saw an article of a bunch of developers kind of coming out about the Switch game key thing and being like, we hate this. And I was like, good, you need to be more vocal about it. Because, yeah, the whole, like, meeting you halfway on physical, like, I don't give a fuck about physical. I prefer to just get it digitally anyway. But if you're going to release a game physically, like, release it fucking physically. Stop it with this, like, meeting you halfway bullshit. Like, quit trying to fuck consumers around. Like, just either do it or don't do it. I think now that physical consumers have seen, like, all the game key nonsense and game code in a box nonsense, I think they'd rather just not have a physical release in most cases. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like they are probably also like, if you're not going to, like, take the release seriously, just don't even bother. At least I would be. Having that issue again where battles are taking fucking forever. Although our DPS did die really early there, apparently. That could be fun. I don't think I really want any of these unless I want some items. Not really. One attack apply 2 taunt to the enemy with the lowest max HP. I feel like if we give it to him, that could be interesting. Oh, fuck. I didn't see that we were... Have I fought you? I think I have. I think I have. It's just been a while. And yeah, they want to move to digital only, and that's part of it, but like... The passive-aggressive, oh, we'll do physical, but on our terms, is really shitty. But then a lot of it, too, is that there's still a lot of value of having a physical box on the shelf in stores. And truthfully, that's probably the real reason they keep going with, like, the middle ground. They probably don't really care to cater to physical collectors at all. Especially companies like Ubisoft that are like, oh, you technically don't own the game, you're just buying a license to play it, and they do that bullshit. But there is a value in just having a box on the shelf because of, like, just like Christmas shopping and shit. And people just going to the store and not knowing what they're looking for, and then they see something that sticks out to them, and they're like, oh, I want that. Which is why they've even started doing the game code is just in the box, because those people probably don't, a lot of them probably don't necessarily care. If anything, they're gonna get home and be like, oh, there's no game in here. This is dumb and inconvenient. But then, like, ultimately, it's not gonna matter. Something I dislike about Hitplow is he makes these battles take an eternity. Even losing takes forever. Like, I don't think we're winning this. We actually fucking might, because he's that indestructible. But it's gonna take an eternity. Like, I like how indestructible he is, but when I run into a situation where I'm definitely losing, but he's too indestructible to lose, it gets kind of silly. What is even dealing damage right now? I do think I'm gonna lose this, actually, because he keeps healing. But yeah, at this point, I don't even think it's, like... It used to be like, oh, you feel bad for physical collectors because the companies don't want to put out a physical product anymore, and it sucks to want to collect something that people don't want to make. But now it's like, now it sucks to be a physical collector because they're fucking dicking you around with these physical copies that aren't actually physical copies. And that seems worse to me, because you're basically being scammed. Oh, Cushooth. Like cushion soothe. I think that's what they're going for. I do not think we're gonna win this. I think this is I think we're just starting the night with a losing run here. And it's weird. It doesn't really happen, because I was just thinking it's such an exclusively video game thing, right? Like, I'm trying to think of other things you would collect, and the first thing I think of, because of what I have that takes up a lot of physical space, is probably Legos. But you'd never run into a situation where you buy a Lego set and that just has a download code for a digital version, and like, that wouldn't happen, because that's insanity. The only other thing I can think of that's close is movies, but that, like, doesn't happen, right? If anything, they just release the digital version first, but then they still release a proper physical version, and it's not like you buy the physical version and it's just a card with a code so that you can go redeem a digital copy. Like, I guess movies are a much bigger industry. Like, they probably make a lot more money, so they can probably justify it. Movies also don't get bigger in format, so like, games just keep getting larger in file size, whereas movies don't. And that is a little bit of what's going on with the games. Like, Doom is probably an instance of they needed to get the discs printed, but the game wasn't done yet, so they were like, well, we'll just have to include the rest of the game in an update on day one. Which is, like, shitty. They shouldn't be doing that either. That's just down to, hey, remember when games came out and they were complete video games? I guess books are another one. Imagine if you bought a book and it was just a blank book with the first page had a code to redeem the digital version on Kindle or something. Like, I feel like it's insane when it comes to any other type of media. Like, it really is, like, specifically a gaming thing. And you have to question if things like Steam have, like, caused that to happen. Like, it was the convenience of digital, like, too good for, like, not only did people embrace the convenience of digital, but then companies started being like, oh, if we put it out digitally, we can save money. I don't know, you think, like, movies would be doing that too, but I guess they can just justify the cost better. I don't know. Just a weird thing to think about. And it's a tricky double-edged sword too, because I think from the indie perspective, digital is a godsend. Because they might not necessarily, especially when it comes to like PC games, they might not necessarily have the resources to release physical versions of their games anyway. And that's something interesting to think about. Do people even buy PC games physically anymore? Like, can you even go into a store and they have, like, PC games sitting on the shelves? Like, I don't think my computer even has a CD drive. So, like, I wouldn't. I have to assume PC sales are, like... I wonder if I can find an answer for that. Hold on. What percentage of PC game sales are digital? A large majority of PC game sales are now digital. All precise figures vary. Estimates consistently show that over 90% of PC game sales are digital. That's what I was gonna guess, was 90%. Whereas I would assume that game consoles are probably like 50-50. God, this fight is just going nowhere, too, isn't it? I kind of, like, just focused on the conversation for a minute there, and then kind of, like, zoned back in and was like, oh, fuck, this is going nowhere. And this is just an end of run, right? I think if you lose here, no, you don't just completely lose. I still feel like I maybe want to just toss this run. Because it's just doing nothing right now, and I don't know if pivoting is in the cards. Let's take a look at the map here really quick. What the fuck? Weird. Okay, well there's one. Okay, there's three that I have to pick only one, which is unfortunate. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Okay, there's a number of them. If I go up this way and get this one. So we'll go this way. So there's a number of mystic types here. Let's re-roll this. Alright, we have some stuff here that's decent to buy. I really need to look at my like actual DPS numbers to see on a fight where everyone actually lives and find out like what's going on there. Sure, I'll take this. I'll give that to you. Honestly, we need the damage, so I think I'm gonna buy this first. I don't think we need you, so you can go. I'm gonna give that to you, because I assume you're doing more damage than Doot is. I'm gonna keep you for now, because if any of these guys aren't dealing any good damage, I'm gonna sub you back in. Okay, so we want to go this way. That's not good. That's right, you move things. What in the fuck? Stir it. See, that's kind of what I'm looking for. See, that's kind of like the synergy that I was thinking of earlier, all bundled into one Kādomon. Unfortunately, they're not going to give me a chance to recruit it here. That still doesn't have, like, a tooltip. It's kind of weird. Dude didn't do anything, but he also died early, didn't he? We're gonna grab you, in case I decide to bring you back in. I'm kind of seeing a plan there. I don't know if it's a good plan, but I see a plan. Alright, now we're talking. Now we're talking. So I think we have a tank replacement here. Which means we might have a whale... Okay, I see where... I've got a plan. Again, I don't know if it's a good plan, but it's a plan. Oh, I really have a plan. Hold on. I think it's actually starting to come together here. I think the problem with Hip Plow is, like, you really need, like, 3 heavy damage dealers to make up for the fact that he does no damage. He's just, like, indestructible. And I feel like maybe there's a synergy there. where someone can benefit off the fact that he's so indestructible, but I don't really know what to do with it. Oh, that's bad. We might lose here. Yeah, that doesn't... Oh, apparently that's considered slow, whereas this is like the normal speed? I don't think I realized that. I don't really like Hyper. This also feels too fast, though. Okay, well, we don't lose. We had to knock another one of them out to even survive this battle. So now it's a matter of, can Hipwow kill this thing, like, on his own, in any decent amount of time? I mean, honestly, maybe. Oh my god. I think I need to make a vow to never take Hip Plow again. I like him conceptually, but it's just... This slog of just, like, waiting for a battle to be over is agony. Oh, that thing has a ton of shield. That's why it's taking so long. I didn't notice that. We might just be locked here, to be honest. In the time it takes us to remove 8 shield, he's reapplying 8 shield. I don't think there's an end to this. Because he also can't kill me. Yeah, I think this is, like, borderline a soft lock. I don't know why fatigue isn't setting in. Because I think that's what that mechanic exists for, is to prevent things like this from happening, but for some reason I'm not seeing it set in. Maybe they tweaked it because of how indestructible this motherfucker is, and they didn't want fatigue to, like, kill runs preemptively. But I think we're hitting a point where I need it to kill the run. Like, I don't think there's a way to, like, surrender either. Like, I can only just quit and start a new run. Yeah, I'm literally, like, not making a dent. Alright, this run was bust anyway. Let's get out of here and start a new one. Would I rather start with her? Only Kādomon gain 10% health per active synergy. I haven't been paying attention to blueprints anyway. Have I really not won one with her? Because I don't have the Ascension. Well, it makes me want to just keep going. I think I am going to start with Bow Barrel instead, though, because then I'm actually putting damage into things. Alright, again, let's try to... Well, I mean, I see plenty of Mystic here on that left path, so that's a good way to start. Sure, that one's fine. Serpent. I'll start to apply Frail to all Kādomon in front of me. Deal damage to random enemies. What the fuck is that? Warmbat. Gain item. Grant 1 attack and 1 health to 1 ally. Gain 5 shield. I don't think this is the run I'm going to be picking that up, but I'm intrigued. We want you in front. It's Frail. Oh god, I still have it on grip roll. I didn't even realize. Silent Scabbard. Battle start gain 50% attack and health, but I no longer gain charge. Interesting. So if there's something with just, like, a Garbo super, like, I can basically just sacrifice it to have that instead. Yeah. Boom. I mean, he's gonna be dealing the most damage, right? So sure, you can have that. So this is interesting. I guess they didn't specify that today's update was going to be new Mystic types. I think I just assumed it was gonna be we added more Mystics, but I guess not. Oh, we're kind of going to Earth, so it doesn't really matter where we go after that. I think I'd rather go to the path on the... nah, I'd rather go in the middle. Still feel like this speed is too blink and you'll miss it. Oh wait, that's Mystic now? So did they also change some stuff? I think that was just Earth before. I think I still have a quest to apply sleep. Yeah. Looks like we get a new monster from that too, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because this was in the last update. And it obviously wasn't Mystic at that point, because we didn't have Mystic yet. I think I'm gonna take you, actually. Yeah. We don't have any healing, so we can get rid of that. I don't really need this second tank, but... I got no synergies there, so I don't want to do that. Makes me wonder if there's anything else that they've changed types of ever. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo. If I take him and put him in a position that... I'm just gonna fucking try it. I'm just gonna fucking try it. So we put you, like, here. When he moves and causes him to move as a result, is that gonna trigger his attack? That is the intel I'm after right now. Well, I don't like gain a random field effect, because that could be, like, anything, even something detrimental. Hello. Ally summon, apply curse to all enemies. Grant 1 random positive status effects to 2 random allies. Oh, that was a terrible idea. What was I thinking? I wanted the experience, man. I think I just threw this fight because I wanted that experience. That was stupid. For some reason, I was like, "Oh, he'll get moved out of the way anyway, so it's fine." That was a disaster. Swand? But we don't have any summons, so that doesn't really seem like a great idea. Gorgulch. I don't think I want you anymore. I don't want to play with you anymore. Nah, I don't think there's a place in this particular run. What's the mask do? Any feint, apply 1 to a random enemy. I mean, it gets us more missed actions. Give it to you, I guess. Ooh. That's nice. I still haven't seen the T-Rex. It's crazy. I don't want a boss, so... Fun naval. Well, he didn't last long. What happened? I, like, blinked and he was gone. Oh my god, they're murdering us. Wow. Fucking swept. That was... What happened? I don't know if we want you in the front. Maybe an obvious statement, but... This way. fire as not necessarily useful. I got bonus experience from blueprints. I don't like having the charge meter underneath the characters. Because my brain just constantly thinks that that's their health bar. Like, I just can't fix my brain to be like, yeah, that's their charge meter. It just constantly thinks that's their health bar. Man, this run felt better than the last one, but we're just getting steamrolled. I really don't like this double speed. It's hard to read what's going on. It maybe works if I have like a solid build and I know that everything's gonna be okay, but that was a disaster. Man, I feel like... Cool. I feel like, poison builds are the only thing that I can make work. I try to do anything else and the run it just feels bad. Like, it's... Even when it's succeeding, it's just kind of like, this is just a slog and feels horrible. Is this the same map? I think it is. Did it not generate a new seed? Let me go ahead and... Like, I think the types were in the same positions and everything. Got like no mystic at all here. Yeah, we've literally got none. Okay, I'm kind of getting an idea here. What do we have in the shop? A number of, I think this might be an electric build with maybe a side of metal. Lightning? Is that what we call it in this game? Lightning. let's... I really don't want Blue Mant in particular. Just like that. I feel like it sucks taking a duplicate early on because you really want to fill your team as quickly as possible. Why not? I mean, they're kind of handing us a poison build. I might just take that. Just in the interest of getting an actual, like, winning run. Like, yeah, I could just take Schemu here and go the poison route, or I could take Battery and try to stick with electric and see what I can make work. Stop trying to kill Nock, you bastard. See, I feel like every run should start with, like, you want to fill your team before Nock dies. And the fact that Nock is now dead and we're probably going to lose this one is, like, a really bad start. Well, that counted as 2, even though one of them was a summon? That's shitty. Cursed fun fact, your stream showed up in my subs right next to an Iron Mario run stream. I mean, there's still so many people milking that shit, so I'm not surprised. For the longest you've been subbed to anyone. It's almost 2 years, right? No, I'm stupid. It's almost 4. Wait. It's almost 4 years? Has it been that long? Holy shit. Like, the math makes sense, but I'm also like, that's insane. That's an insane amount of time. That just doesn't make sense. I don't believe it. Oh, I have you instead of... Also, how's it going, Theo? Thank you for the re-up. Oh, and I have you in the... I should have just taken Schemu and just been... Fuck it, we're doing poison build. The fuck? Scrow. Hurt trigger my attack one time. Attacks a random enemy. Use 1 max health. Yeah, I think on Twitch people aren't doing Iron Mario anymore, but I think on YouTube they probably still are. Oh yeah, it's terrible. It is some of the worst content to watch I've ever seen. It's so bad. It's like, it's up there with Mario Maker in terms of just like horrible content. I think, believe it or not, Mario Maker might actually be better. It's a different application. I downloaded... I, for some reason, wound up looking at the Steam reviews for PNG Tuber Plus, and I found a review, like, early on that was basically like, yeah, so the guy that made this sucks, and, like, completely abandoned the project, and, like, while shit-talking the community. These are all, like, this guy's words. I didn't research it further, so I don't know if this is... I don't know how much of it is true, but... And they basically said, like, look up PNG Tuber Remix instead, because it's actually an actively developed project, built on the same source code, you can even import your same model, and it's way more user-friendly, it's way better optimized. And I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And it fixed that microphone problem. But that's a downside, is it isn't as... Oh, it's a word I'm looking for. The voice detection just stays active longer, and I don't know how to fix that. I don't know if I can fix it. I think part of it might be that it has proper lip syncing, which I just haven't animated yet. But if I were to do that, it would probably look a lot better. And maybe that's why it's like that. I don't know. I haven't tinkered with it a whole lot. I'm still in, like, the... Let's just give it test drives to see if it even, like, works. And it seems to. I used it on... Saturday, and it was... It didn't need to be rebooted throughout the stream or anything. I want to take you, but I don't have, like, any metal, so I don't think that's a good idea. I'm gonna take you in case I decide to pivot to poison. I mean, that seems pretty good. I only have 1 active synergy right now, but I don't hate that. Yeah, and then we also have you. We could very easily pivot to a poison build here if I have to. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try to hang in there with electricity and see how that goes. Sorry, lightning. Air, that is not helpful. Let's give Rabattery. Well, I want that because I think that's his evolution item. Yeah, I tried setting the setting to make it... I think it's the delay setting. And I have it ramped all the way up, and it just doesn't make a difference. I still have to basically stop talking for it to stop. Whoops. Ignore the settings. Actually, yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna look through settings really quick. You can just deal with it. Yeah, this delay setting. Like, I think that's how long, like, you can see how long it takes before it starts to detect that I'm not talking. It takes a second. And I don't know if there's really anything I can do about that. If I turn volume sensitivity up, that just makes it worse. So, which makes sense. I think the option is to use the better lip syncing, but I haven't looked into how that works yet. Only works if your mouth shapes are in a sprite sheet, 14 frames, check lip sync configuration. I don't want you, I just want the item. Something else I need to try to see if it has more freedom with the blinking animation now. I have it just baked into the, like, into the eyes, so it just blinks every second, which is fine. But if I could make that, if I could give that like a random interval, that would be pretty cool. I'm gonna test this really quick. Oh, that's kind of neat. That I can set it to just bounce constantly while I'm talking instead of just a one bounce. But it's also maybe a little too bouncy, I think. What's wobble do? I don't hate that. Let's try squish. I guess that's not terrible either. And float. I like that they have different options. If I had the speed turned up differently, it might be a little bit more noticeable. Bouncy is just, that's just too bouncy. I don't like it. What was wobble again? It's kind of like back and forth. Maybe not. I think squish or float might be better. Testing this is always funny off stream because I just start making Star Fox noises. I can't tell the difference between squish and float, to be honest. Like, they kind of look the same. Like, you probably can't even tell the difference. I do like that more than the bouncing, though, I think. See, I needed this to say there's a lot more functions with this one. I just haven't dug into any of them yet. Again, I wanted to make sure it was even going to be able to last a stream without the microphone crashing. Which it seems capable of doing, so that's a good start. I just haven't made the time to start tinkering with it otherwise. See, I look at the lip sync configuration, and I don't even know what I'm looking at. So I don't think that's something I'm ready to dig into just yet. Let me go ahead and save this. Switch back to... Wait. Beg your pardon? You shouldn't need me to tell you what to save it as. You know where the file is. Whatever. Dun 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 dun. Probably just bonus experience. It's fine. Let's go ahead and grab you. More electric. Okay. What is that? Gain charge instead of my attack charging? Huh? What? Changing the value of seconds to mic reset to a lower amount than restarting the program. I might need to, like, look to find where that option is. Because I didn't see anything for mic reset anywhere. Ally shield gained, grant them 3 charge. Grant the allies ahead 4. That could be fun, maybe. No, because if we drop you, we're not going to have any shielding anyway. Okay, just send it for now. I dream that Nintendo revealed a new online F-Zero for if only. I don't think that's going to be a thing for quite some time, just because of... They want their focus to be on Mario Kart to start. Editor? Check. Oh, what's it gonna look like if I do that? It doesn't do anything, really. Oh, it's because I haven't set it to anything. Hold on. Things might start looking a little janky. This is a fair warning. Alright, what does this do? That still doesn't look like it's doing anything. What about this? Oh, I hate it. I think it tried to like tween the mouth on the fly and it just looked weird. That was not okay. Let's not do that. was trying to see if I could just add, like... Can I add movement to the mouth so that it's not so static? Is basically what I'm trying to find out. How does that look? Oh, you can't even tell that it's doing anything. Alright. You set in notepad settings. I hate it when things do shit like that. I do not see any notepad settings. Which gives me heavy, don't fuck around with this stuff energy, if you don't know what you're doing. What's going on over here? I haven't even been paying attention. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. We got this indestructible motherfucker. That's what's going on over here. Okay. I understand. That is something that sucks a little bit, is that they have a very small tutorial here. Nibble, it's fine. Why does the close button not work until you hit skip now? Well, I wanted you earlier. That's not useful now. What's the microphone for? After super, deal 1 curse to a random enemy. Yeah, I don't think I really want you now, but... I don't really know what I'm looking for right now. Maybe I should just drop the barrel and put Traveled up there and bring in the jellyfish for now. I don't know. What is happening? I'm not paying attention to these battles at all anymore. That's a big downside with auto battlers. Because I have that habit. You think there'd be some... See, I think that's what delay is. It just doesn't seem terribly sensitive in this one. Oh, we need that. Alright, yeah, let's do this. I could still potentially pivot to all poison if I have to. Campsite is tempting, but I also just think I need the experience. I don't think I can turn it on since I don't have it set up yet. Because, yeah, it just says, yeah, now nothing happens. Because it's trying to animate. It's using the existing mouth animation and splitting it up into a sprite sheet, except it's not a sprite sheet. So, yeah, it just doesn't work right now. The important thing right now is that it functions, whereas the other one couldn't make it through a whole stream without there being some sort of technical difficulties. It also didn't even work when I was trying it with Kādomon. Like, it was just too resource intensive, whereas this one does work, so it's already an improvement. Well, we fortunately didn't lose because we somehow killed one of them after the fact, so that's something, I guess. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Just gonna take that. Alright, we're probably gonna lose here. I just can't get a run going tonight. I wouldn't say this looks great so far. Oh, you got a lot of poison on her, though. I almost feel like something broke with my understanding of this game. Like, that's how poorly the runs are going. I'm just kind of like, what's even going on here? I think I want to do another poison run just to prove to myself that I can, like, still do something. Watch now, they're not going to give me what I need. Well, not quite what I was looking for, but we might find a lot of Mystic types, so we're gonna go this way. I'm not really into that one. We could get something interesting going here. I might need to turn my fan off. I'm actually getting a little chilly in here. What the fuck is this? Lodestone, my battle start effect triggers 2 extra times. I'm glad I took this path. Started, so I turned the fan on. Oh. Now I'm actually getting chills, so I think it's time to turn that off. I still don't like double speed. It's just too fast. Pepitas. Battle start, grant all allies behind... Oh, it's a hold item. Those are gonna field effects for some reason. I'll take you anyway, I guess. away world tour? You mean like the event's over, or? I don't know, I suddenly feel like I get to even the part where they expect you to have a full team, and I'm just getting steamrolled all of a sudden. I forgot to actually give that to my tank. I'm an idiot. Although I'm about to bring you in anyway, I think. Yeah, I didn't get to theaters to see that one either. That was when my sinuses were, like, at their peak. It doesn't have a Disney Plus date yet, does it? I'm looking forward to seeing it. I haven't heard anything about it, which is either a good or a bad thing. But I'm riding the Marvel high right now since Thunderbolts was really good. And I'm looking forward to Fantastic Four as well. No, they always wait for... See, it's like what I was ranting about how the video game digital thing is, like, such a uniquely video game thing. You notice how movie releases always come out physically first and then come out on streaming? Because they want those sales numbers. Video games are like the opposite, where they, like, prioritize digital. It's strange. But yeah, it always comes out on... You can buy it, like, a couple of weeks before you can stream it. Because, again, they want those sales. If they did it the same day, then people would just stream it instead. Unless you just mean in general that you feel like the release took forever, in which case I agree. I think after Deadpool was such a big success, they were like, oh, we need to drag that shit. Although, I don't know, because I don't think it's in theaters anymore. Whereas Deadpool was in theaters for forever. And then on the other side, you have Paramount that released Sonic 3 digitally while it was still in theaters, which was kind of crazy. Do we have a place on the team for you? I don't think so. No, because it's a tank. We don't want to do that. We're just gonna take you. Yeah, if you're already collecting them, you may as well. If you're already buying the ones that aren't very good, you might as well, like, just commit, right? Buy this. Give that to you. That has to be the one that you give the ribbon to. Do I want to pick him up? In place of him, probably? Or do I want to pick you up in place of him? I don't know, your damage was kind of letting me down last time a little bit. But it might be a good experience boost. Decisions. I don't know. I wish there was a 1.5 speed, because this feels too slow and this feels too fast. I feel like most of my team is still level 1, right? I should probably bring him in for the econ, if you will. That was tomorrow. Yeah, I have a feeling it'll probably be streaming in like another week or two. You'd think they would have tried to get it out before the next movie hits theaters. But as far as I could tell, Thunderbolts didn't like reference anything that was happening in that movie, so I guess maybe it doesn't matter. I think what bugs me is that they don't even mention a date. Because again, they don't want you to be like, they want you to be like, here's when I can buy the movie, so I'm gonna buy the movie. They don't want you to be like, well, I could buy it, but it's on streaming 2 weeks later, so I'll just wait until then. Like, they don't want that thought process. It's a very, like, manipulating the consumer kind of thing to do, I think, and that's why I don't really like it. Yeah, I think I need the experience more. So you can go. You're coming in. Unequip that. I'm gonna give that to you. I mean, why not, right? We're gonna give you that as well. Speaking of confusing release, I know I've talked about this a lot, but I was watching a stream last night that was talking about it too. About how confusing the release timing for the new Doom is. Because, like, there's early access, but I guess... I think the thing is that it's like, it launches at the same time everywhere. But because of that, the date is different depending on what region you're looking at or something. I don't know. It's confusing. So I don't even know when that's going to be available to play. What is going on with these runs right now? Like, I just can't get... I feel like things are going my way as far as, like, getting things for the synergy I'm trying to do. But then, like, we just get fucking smashed by everything. Oh, I don't want to go that way. Oh, this is a terrible place to start. We got one of these, then we got one of these. Guess just give me the attack. don't think I actually want to give that to anyone yet, though. I should try to do that. What is it? Get fire, water, and grass all to level 3 at the same time. Or do a dark build to get more revives. There's something else I could do. I've forgotten what this one does again. Or what I need to do. I think it was Whisper and Snows. Hey Lan, how's it going? Yeah, the new application seems to be better than the other one. There's still a lot of tinkering that has to be done, but the first step was seeing if it like actually works. Because the other application was already like, it didn't take me that long to like assemble everything, but doing so and then finding out that the application would just crash before a stream was over, I was like already disheartened. I didn't want to put more time into it without knowing that it'll actually function and not be a disaster. Game's going horribly. I cannot get a run going tonight. I think I've made it past the first boss, like, once. It's been a disaster. What am I trying to do? Like, what's my current goal? I mean, we have some metal available, so I don't hate that. I'm gonna go ahead and take Snows for, like, no reason at all. Yeah, in fact, you're gonna get immediately benched, and we're gonna put you on the team. I mean, the new types are interesting and everything, I just haven't been able to get anything going with them yet. I feel like I start to get somewhere, and then some team just completely destroys my shit. And I'm left going, well, okay. I don't really want any of these. I'm just gonna take this just to try and make sure he survives long enough until I change to something else. Start playing Origins again. Yeah, I really liked her moveset in Origins. I remember having a lot of fun with that. So just all of a sudden we're getting smacked again. Like it was like balanced and now all of a sudden everything sucks. Amazingly, we actually still won, but it was kind of sketchy. I need better damage than the deer. I don't think the deer is the way to do this right now. Let's just do that. That seems fine. I want more metal, but if I do that, I'm gonna have to fight the boss, which I don't particularly want to do. In the hell? Gilgamand? Gildemand. What is he? I'm confused at what I'm even looking at. Sold item, gain 8 experience, grant 7 regen to a random ally per level. Per level? What the fuck is this? I didn't see this one here either. Sore Squash. Allies heal 20% more from all sources. Heal the lowest health ally 7 and grant them 2 attack. I don't really want this, because I need a tank. So I'm not getting experience quickly enough. Because we're up against all this level 2 shit, and I'm still level 1. That's what's kind of throwing me, because I'm like, how am I supposed to close this gap? And why is this a thing all of a sudden? Did they make the game harder, or... Of course. Greenolus. It's an apple bird? Yeah, I don't really want... What is... I guess I could put him in place of the bird? For some reason, I thought the bird was already... was also metal. I don't know why I thought that. You're not a tank. I need a metal tank, is what I need right now. Ooh, hold on. Well, there's the evolution item for our tank, so I guess maybe we're just committing to that. Oh, what do you mean? I mean, yeah, whenever I get here, I'm gonna... Oh, I get what you're saying. Like, the candies you get when you release them, those are... You give those to your guys for experience. So, yes. It's an item and it's experience. Now, see, this one went okay somehow. Maybe that item synergy helped a lot. Yeah, he did a lot of damage on that one. I guess I'll take that. And that's the one I want anyway, so... Let's give you this. We're just gonna hold on to this. We don't necessarily want to use it just yet. Ideally, I want to put that stick on something else, but everything else is really slow. Oh, I feel like I should twist something somewhere, I just don't know where. I guess we don't really need a poison synergy. If anything, I'd want an earth synergy, maybe. That is what I want. That is perfect. Okay, so for starters, we have to win this. It's pretty niche. It is pretty niche for sure. I feel like it had some traction when it first came out into like early access. Unfortunately, they then went a year without really updating it, so I think a lot of people forgot about it. And now they're cranking out updates like every other week, which is insane. So I hope it gets back on people's radars. No, not my crow. My knife crow. Yeah, there he goes. Why was he being targeted by everything? That's not the way this is supposed to work. Hey, how can they have an ISO troop and an ISO goop? You're not allowed to do that. That's illegal. I don't even remember how it got on my radar in the first place. I think we win this. It's sketchy. Isogoop is still a tank, right? I hope so. I hope I'm not committing to something stupidly here. Alright, so what we want to do here, since you can't take both of these, we want to actually release you. So that we can pick you up. Oh, he's not a tank. Shit. I should have checked that before I committed. That sucks. I made a horrible error. Well, we don't need this anymore. Oh, right, selling items gives him experience. I forgot about that. We're gonna give this to you. Are you tank here? No, he has more health. I could have sworn he was still a tank. It feels bad. Cropish. This is a funky-looking monster. I'm into it. Well, he's the only tank in the store, and I don't really love that option. I wanna go that way. Oh, he's get fucked. This is going to be a disaster. Oh, right, he attacks things at random. How did he die? He had full health. I mean, he killed 2 of them before it happened, but... I assume you have a desktop PC, though. That might be a bit of a pain to move. Unless they have enough computer pieces there that you can just take the tower and, like, use their monitor or TV. Then maybe. That's a weird thing that I'm still, like, all in on laptops about, even though I, like, never go anywhere anyway, so it doesn't matter. I mean, he still survived well enough. Oh, right, he becomes that thing. I don't particularly need any of this stuff, but selling an item would be useful, so I'm gonna go ahead and take you, I guess. Do that. Sell that. I guess I can get rid of you now. Sell that. I need to fix this at some point. I don't want bug. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, I guess it's basically just... what, monitor, tower, mouse, keyboard, and cables? Because it's not that big of a deal. How does... This was a terrible idea. He he doesn't even have any synergy with this current team. I really gotta get a bigger monitor at some point. But I think I mentioned before, I think I need to, like, try to save up to outright get a new computer this year in general. Expected. I see, at least with this instance, I know what I fucked up for this run, you know what I mean? Well, these aren't great pivots. I guess I could huck you in there. It's you or you? You're not a tank. We don't have any dark, so I don't think that's a fantastic idea. I think I'm gonna have to go with this. Yeah, I have an auto switcher for that all my consoles are plugged into. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. That's just not going to be relevant. In the interest of getting you evolved sooner rather than later. I mean, it is a synergy, so I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, but... My confidence is pretty low right now, if you can't, if you haven't picked up on that. He's also very slow, but I'll do it. I guess take me the metal way, because if I could get a metal tank, that would still be ideal. And yeah, I think the plan is, like, let's say, perfect world scenario. I should probably, like, next new computer, I should probably get a desktop instead of a laptop. I'll use this monitor for that, and then I'll get a new, bigger monitor to put games on. I think is kind of what the plan is going to be. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, the switcher I have is just HDMI. You'd probably need something a lot different for retro stuff. I didn't even think about that. I think the most retro console I have hooked up is the Wii. And I don't even know why it's down there. I can't remember the last time I used it for anything. I think everything I've done on the Wii in the past, like, several years I've just done on the Wii U. Okay, that went alright. Feeling a little better now. What is this guy doing damage-wise? I guess he is healing. I don't think I even want any of these, but I think... No, I'll get the same experience. But if I take one of these, I can also get an item to sell. I have to keep that synergy in mind while I'm... He's just a straight buffer. Dusk, not particularly helpful. Metal. Well, there's a metal tank. It's maybe not exactly what I had in mind. Good backup if this guy stops getting the job done. For now, he is, though. So I don't think I really want to question it too much. Oh, I should probably hop up soon and take a bathroom break, maybe get something to eat. Even though all these runs tonight have sucked, it's still flying like crazy. It's already been 3 hours. I mean, it seems like we have some traction. What is this guy supposed to be? Like, the smaller form was like an apple bird, and now it's like, I don't know what he is. I guess give me the tank as a just in case. Want attack, apply 2. That sounds good for the crow. Ooh, there's another medal there, nice. And I constantly have retro achievement stuff in the back of my brain, too. There's been, like, 3